Good evening again, y'all. You know, I never want to be before you long, but I'm not quite sure how this going to go. So, I am celebrating 1 year in business, 1 year working for myself. And you know, y'all know, I'm always transparent. I always keep it real. So, for people who are in business, you're going to understand this. People who want to go in business, just let me let you to know. So, in this first year, I have lost much more than I have gained or gotten a return on. I have had two locations. My first location was my front room, and my second location is now, as you all know, my salon that I'm in partnership with. Um, I want to just be for real with you. You know, going in business for yourself, it's hard. It's hard and it's hard work. Because not only have I lost, I'm not going to say lost, but have I not gotten a return on my investment, I have lost contact with people. I have saw people for who they really are. I saw things in people that I never knew they were there, like people I would have thought would have been my biggest cheerleaders. They really showed me that they was my biggest haters. I'm not even gonna call them haters because that's not what they are. They just we no longer understand one another. People think business owner means that you have some money and that you have something and that you should always be on the ready. You know, the finances are just there. There's no reason why you shouldn't be able to, or they think because they see you on your social media doing this, that, and the third, that you got it. Why weren't you there? Why couldn't you do this? Why? See that, you know, with the naysayers. But what they don't understand is you don't know what happened on that picture. You don't know if I paid for it. You don't know if I got invited. You don't have any idea. You just have jumped to conclusions. And they're unfair assumptions. So whether you cut me off or I had to cut you off, I had to slow my roll on a lot of people and a lot of things. I have gone above and beyond to try to please customers. I have learned that customers will give you a whole bunch of empty promises. A whole bunch of them. And I made investments, you know, in the first year going wrong from off what people said they were going to do and when they were going to do it. I did a lot of things to try to be different from other people, especially in the hair sales. You know, I went above and beyond. I went in and got a building, a business license. I paid taxes. You know, I'm not just selling. You not just hit me up on Facebook and I'm just, you know, you can come pick it up because you know the right person. I found them a Chinese person or an Asian person, and they done came up on a lick with this hair. No, I went through money, through hair, got a business license that I pay taxes for. So when you are upset and you're not, I am held accountable. Not you found me on Facebook and I sold you some hair and now you can't find me and I done disappeared. No, this ain't that. Because when I went in with, oh, the mosquitoes is not playing on tonight. But I just wanted to talk to y'all because it's real out here in this business thing. You got people that, you know, they got to make it look like it is just booming, like it's just the most wonderful thing. But you don't get to see them whining and crying and overdrafting and the realistic. Like, you know, I got this rat on my head now. It's cute or whatever, but you know how I learned to do this route? Because ain't no hairdo. Everything that you have goes into your business and people don't take it as seriously as you do. I had to make some changes, several changes in my business in this first year. And what tickles me about the changes that I had to make is the same people who promised and was going to support you and was going to buy from you, they don't. So when you change things up and you implement things that work more towards you and your pockets, and they want to get mad. We got the last second people. You got the people who don't read. You got the people who want the online sale. They want to do a walk-in on it. No, where you saw it at is where you receive it at. You know, you have people who try to downplay what you're doing or feel like you should hook them up. There was no hookup when I was doing research. Nobody helped me. You know, there was no hookup when I was fighting with them people for a business license, trying to legitimize things and help them to see what it is I was trying to do more than what they were trying to offer me. I don't know if y'all saw a couple of months back, there's this Asian man who is hounding me to death to go in partnership with him for selling his hair, but I'm not doing that. When somebody tell me they want some Russian hair, I have my connection in Russia to get them some hair. When they tell me they want some Cambodian hair, I go to get Cambodian hair for them. I took a picture with the Asian man to show y'all that my business is small and not on the map. But this Asian man is hounding me so hard. And you know why? Because he knows that, yeah, her business ain't doing nothing right now, but he see the hustle. And that's what's sad too. The man came all the way from Asia to meet me and sit and talk with me, brought his translator to try to help me understand what he wanted me to do. It didn't make me, no, never mind. Your groceries was real good and your offer is real cute. But look who's trying to go into business with me. I can't even get my own people to buy a $5 piece, a $1 piece of something from me. And this man is trying to bring his business here and have me. No, because I said I'm not going to be. The Chinese people, the Asian people are on every corner. What makes me different if I am, trying to sell you the same thing? What makes me authentic if what I got is on the corner store? My goal is to have a hair store. My goal. You all have seen me, my year. I can put up a GoFundMe. I can ask for what the green little dollar sign is, Cash App, right now, and say, y'all have seen what I've been doing for a whole year. Please help me get a hair store so I can take this to the next level. You know, ain't nothing gonna be in there. But this man came all the way from overseas with his translator to try to bribe me. Do you know how fast that could have worked for me? Do you know how many hair stores that I can have right now had I sold my, as people want to call it, little business? Your little business. My little business got somebody who is a billionaire trying to link up with me. But for my people, I want to get my own. In this business, when I started off, I researched, I knew what it was I want to do. Do you know? How many hair companies that you know accept insurance? This is what I'm trying to tell y'all, what I did for my people. I accept insurance. So my alopecia people who work, you can get your wigs from me that I learned how to make for you. Insurance. Ain't nobody with no little hair selling their stuff out the trunk. They ain't doing that. I want people to understand that when I came and I decided and I prayed about the hair sales industry, I wasn't coming to sell it out my trunk. Now, don't get it twisted. That's what I end up having to do, because the same people who said they was going to support me with their tax money did not. So what I end up having to do, put my purchases that I made for my people who told me what they want in the trunk of my car and ride around town from here to Orlando, where I'm from, Orlando, Florida, from Lawrenceville, Georgia, to get up off some hair that my people said that they wanted. And then not only that, my people play games. They want A, B, C, and D. You get them A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. They come up to you, they look at your stuff, and then they want H, I, J, and K. But when you have all of that, you can't hear from them. There's always something else. So another thing that I learned in this first year, that my people are not my customers. And I understand totally that my people don't have $150 to $400, $500, $600 to spend on weaves and wigs. But I made other provisions for my people that was much less, and they couldn't do that either. Now, it's nothing against them. I love them to the max, because guess what? When I do make it, they're going to be right there. They're going to be right there. Oh, yes, they are. But while I'm in the trenches, they're going to be watching. They're going to be talking. There's some that's going to rise up against me in a negative light. And there's some that's going to push me positive through prayer. That's why I got love for all of them. Because what people don't realize, and what the type of person I am, praying for me is support. Because y'all don't know, when I'm sitting up all night trying to figure out and formulate things that will attract people. How I done had to learn how to make flyers, and learn how to make my own cards, and learn how to make wigs. And now I'm currently taking a braiding class so I can learn how to. And then when I get through with that, I got to hope that those sales pick up so I can go and learn how to do nails, so I can get in on the black women coming back to black women, black companies to get their nails done. Because we supposed to be out here, what they said was boycotting the Asians because they disrespectful. Now, before this was even said, as I already said earlier, I turned the Asian man down. I turned the billionaire down. My itty bitty business, little business, turned big money down, because I refuse to come up and come through the trenches on the Asian dollar. So the Asian got their name and their entitlement tagged to my hard work and dedication. It's not going to happen. So another thing that I've learned, it just being a business owner, people are shady and shysty. They already were, but when you get in different places, you get different access. So you get to see, how people really are. It's okay, because this is year one, and guess what? Y'all looking at me. I made it. Oh yes. A whole year has passed. And I'm going to tell y'all, because I'm transparent and I'm honest, a whole year for hair sales. Now, I've kicked out thousands. You know how much I've gotten back? In a whole year. Plus, I had to pay taxes. I have made $2,700 in one whole year. $2,700. 15 and some change is from a lady out in South Carolina who has alopecia, who was buying wigs from me every month until she found out that that she could get them with her insurance. The rest are people who, they got something. Now, don't get it twisted. When people have supported me, but what I have done and what I have kicked out, the return is not it. But I'm thankful and I'm grateful, because in that 1 year, I done had an Asian man billionaire try to reach out to me. I done made connections and contacts that are they just waiting. So I say a lot of that to say this. If you want to get out here and this work for yourself, it sound good. People gonna sound good. They're going to encourage you, and it's going to sound grand. But when it comes down to it, from spouse to family to friends, don't look for it. And I'm not saying that wasn't who was there for me. I'm saying don't look for you. Strangers, you done heard it before, will come to see about you and your situation before folk you know. And that's what I've learned for sure in this 1 year. Yes, I have had family to support me. Yes, I have had friends to support me. But what I'm saying is, the majority of what the support came from was not from who you thought it was going to be from. So if you look into going on in business for yourself, y'all know I've been transparent. Before I got a business, I've been transparent during it. I don't know who that's going to come on here and tell y'all I had a business for a whole year. I pushed a whole lot of sales. I pushed a whole lot of events. I went to a whole lot of places. I kicked out a whole lot of money. And in a whole year, I ain't made nothing but $2,700. Who going to tell it to you? That's why God